Well, hello, welcome back. I'm Claire, this is Purple Poppy, and here we go again, if I remember. So, it's Monday, it is the 11th day of, the project list, and we are working on Halloween meets Christmas. So, where's our page? It's going to be this page, and we need to cover up, don't we, these holes that I cut through his hat. So let's move that out the way. We're going to work on the back of this, and as I say, I cut a hole in his lapel and in there, so we really need to cover this up. Now, I have played around on my computer and I've got these two images, and I thought we would have a bit like an opening book. So what we're going to do is we're going to first of all cut right down there. Now, these elements on this page all come from Graphics Fairy. I'm sure you heard of Graphics Fairy by now. I'm not going to cut it yet, I'm going to stick it down first, I think. So, in my scrap card envelope, black would work nicely, wouldn't it? Bearing in mind the theme. So, let's get a messy mat up. I'm getting quite good with these lately, aren't I? Using them rather than working on my desk. Right, so I'm going to glue the... Oh, we've got a little bit of white at the top there. Let's get rid of that. We don't want that. Oops. Oh, see, now I didn't want to do that. That's really annoying. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down under that. It's because I accidentally, no, don't do it again. I accidentally printed on that newsprint paper, so it's so thin that the blade's not brilliant. Let's see if the other blade is a bit sharper, because also I want the same amount at the bottom, really, that I've got at the top. See if this blade's better. Yeah, see, that blade's much better. There you go. Okay, we will not be beaten by little obstacles like that. Now, I'm going to get out some glue stick, because this is such thin paper. I don't want to add water to it by using, wet glue. Not water, moisture, So glue all the way around the edge, and then just going to come through the middle. You can see this is how thin it is. It's all rolling up already. So I'm going to offer this onto our card. I'm going to go right to the top in the middle, like, well, not very straight, is it, Claire? What's the matter with you, woman? Oh well, that's where it's going. So that's stuck down on there. I'm going to cut at the bottom, because I only want to see the image. I don't want to see the black card at the top and at the bottom. So that's the bottom. I'm going to take another little trim off the top, not so much off this paper, but because of the card not being straight, or me not sticking it straight, whatever. There you go. So that's what we've got. Okay, I don't want to cut these sides because I want them to be hinges. What I want to do is I want to cut down the middle where the image splits, which is there. So, okay, we've got two like that. Okay, now I'm just gonna lay my ruler on top and create a hinge with that score line. You've seen me do this a million times, and I'm sure you've seen other people do it as well. Right, okay, so that's that side, and then we'll do this one as well. Just double check. Yep, don't mind a little tiny bit of frame. Okay, turn it over. Get my bone folder on there, so that's a really good crease. And on that one. Okay, so this one is gonna go to the right hand side. This one is going to go to the left hand side, but you're not going to see all of that skeleton initially because it's going to be underneath. Yeah, so it's a bit of a surprise that it's a skeleton. So I'm going to stick this down. So let's glue up these hinges like that. Okay, so lady first, so it goes that way, Claire, and we're going to get it right next to that hole and just down a little bit on the page. Got a slightly wider space at the top. There we go. That's that one. And then this one is going to be exactly the same. I need to line that up. Like so. Got some glue or something on there. Right, so that goes in there like that, and that goes in there like that, and then the secret that you're going to see inside is where this meets. But I think I want to fussy cut it. I think that's going to be a mistake because this is such thin paper it's likely to tear. So let's line this up with that and take this piece off. Let's take a piece off this side. Ah, you see I've done it again. Claire, stop being in such a rush. If you're not in a rush, it will come off easy. You just got to go a bit slow. Get a bit off the top. this should fit in there, and we can't see any of it at the front, which is brilliant, but we do want to take a little bit more off. So I take a little bit off the bottom. See how that fits now. I'm going to take a little bit off the top as well. Yeah, this paper is lovely when you're printing vintage style documents, but it's absolute nightmare to cut, as you can see, because it's so thin. Right, and that now fits inside that black, so we haven't got any poking out underneath when it's shut, so it really is a surprise. But I feel like, yeah, we need to do some extra decoration, so let's glue this up first. How are you all? Are you happy, safe and well? Are you crafting along with us on December? Or are you just enjoying the videos that people are putting out? Okay, so we've got our flaps, and we've got our Halloween and Christmas inside, but I feel like we need more. So I don't necessarily want my cardboard, do I? I want some more papers. So I'm just trying to think what I want, because I hadn't thought further than this, you know, fairly typical. Excuse me. I'm not too worried about it not staying shut, to be honest. That doesn't overly bother me. If it does bother you, then you could do something about it. Put a little magnet on it or something. Oh, that'd be nice. It would go clonk clonk, wouldn't it? But I feel like I need something here. I don't know whether to use just vintage book page or whether I should be, look at the state of this book where I've pulled it apart, or whether I should be using specific oh, look at this man, looks like he's in his library. I wonder if that would be perfect for that side, because that's the Christmas side, and then we want something, I don't know if there is anything spooky in here, because this is the family book. Oh, that looks a bit spooky, doesn't it? And yet it's potato. We could just have music, I suppose. Feels like a bit of a cop out. He looks like a bit of a vagabond, doesn't he? So that's semi-spooky. And then there's her in her bed. I'm really happy with that one. I just feel like I want something. And of course, I don't know if there's a skeleton or something in here. I should have thought about that before, really, shouldn't I? And of course I've lost the index to the book now. Right, I am just going to grab the How Do You Do book, although oh, it says Wembley Tower. Yeah, right, let me grab the How Do You Do It book. She says, and then I can't find it, of course. It's not that one. Right, I'm going to put you on hold for a minute, put you on pause. Okay, I'm back. So, I couldn't find what I wanted, but eventually I found my Jack the Ripper book and pulled out this double murder piece. I think that's going to work on there. So, what we're going to do is we're going to cut round this sort of frame. Now, this is that same annoying thin magazine type paper, but that's cut for us, so that's something. I really want to keep the double murder bit at the top, so because that's what makes it spooky, isn't it? I mean, the picture on its own is not very spooky, so we've got that. I'm going to cut this edge here, and I'm going to cut this edge here. Excuse me, I really can't shift this cough. Right. I suppose it's time of year, isn't it? Right, now that's going to fit on there and give me quite a nice border. So I'm going to fold it in half, like so. And then I'm going to fold, what's that, bit more than a centimetre, something like that. I'm going to fold that up, and the other one, fold them both up, and then I'm going to turn it over and fold this one back the other way. Like that. So they obviously didn't fold it in half, did I? Because look, they're completely different. But anyway, they are going to stick down on there like that, and then that they stick down there like that. That fold was wrong, wasn't it? Oh, how annoying. Right, let's stick this down first. I know what I'm trying to achieve, I just can't get my head around where the fold needs to be. Right, so work with the one hinge is what we're going to do, and we're going to put this about there. Okay, but what I don't want is I don't want the normal flip out, although that is about Jack the Ripper, so maybe we should, because that is also quite haunting, isn't it? I was going to do it so that it folded in and then it folded back, and then stick that so that you could see it all. I'm still going to do that. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. So that's what I'm going to do now. So, being naughty now, putting glue without the messy mat. That goes there, that goes there, and then that glues down there. And then what that means is you can see the whole of the image. It is a flap and it sits hidden under there. Okay, we're happy with that. And it is open in there, look. It's open. Yeah, okay. And look at that, that's good. Makes for interesting looking. Now this one, we are going to cut down here, so we get rid of the white. Because I want him in that corner. So let's get rid of this as well. Right, so he's going to fit in that corner like so. And we want to cut that line there. See, look, I've done it again. So we'll cut slowly, Claire, like that. That's not hard enough. See, this paper really can be total pain, but there you go, we've got it right. So that's going on there. And I think what we're going to do is hold it on. We're going to fold it to work out where that piece is. So it's just there. And then we are just going to come across a little bit and hope we don't tear the page. There we go, that works. So that one is going to sit in there. There you go. So we've got him happily reading at Christmas, and we've got Jack the Ripper at Halloween. I think that works quite well. And then we've got this lovely arched window with Halloween behind and Christmas in front. And of course, technically it's how it be, because as the year runs through, Halloween is before Christmas. So I'm going to pop this I'm just thinking about this closure. It's not overly bothering me, but because this is open, this is not glued down, it's only glued down. Oh, I keep saying it's not glued down, and then it keeps, oh, it's sticking to that side, that's why. Okay. Right, need more glue on there. I see what's happening now. Right, we need that to glue that. But I'm just thinking, because this side is open, we could put something under there which would then work as a closure. Let me see about this. So we could use this card here that's got this lovely writing on. Or we could just use black. Why, Claire? Why would you mess with that? Right. I've got a punch here that's like a tag shape. So what I'm thinking is, if we... Oh. No, I need it the other way round, don't I? And of course it won't go the other way, so I'm going to have to fold it in half. Right, if we fold this in half, bear with, I'm getting there. If we if we fold this in half, and then we put it in here, and we push it a bit lower than it is, we're going to get that fold, okay? So then, if we trim that off like that, see, this is the brain at work mid-project. Need to take a little bit off there because the other side's slightly wider. Oh, here comes Boo thinking it's lunchtime. Probably is actually. Right, so we've got that. Now if I stick this there like so, when that I don't know what I've done now. It goes that way, doesn't it? Keep refolding it, but I don't think that really matters. Right. If I stick this in there and level that up and fold it. Okay, do it the other way around then. Sorry, I'm off camera, I know I am. Stick that there, put the fold where it is. That, right? I don't think it goes. Where's the fold? No, it won't go over far enough, Claire. You really didn't think that through. Okay. Abandon that, we'll leave it flapping. So I'm sorry I wasted your time looking at that. Anyway, so today, Halloween meets Christmas. That's what we've got. We've got our opening Halloween picture. We've got our Jack the Ripper flip. And then we've got our grand gent reading in front of the fire at Christmas. There you go. That is day 11. Whip, 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 whip. You could do it that way if you wanted. Ooh, pretty lady. Whichever way you want to do it, doesn't matter, does it? So, as always, a huge thank you for you spending time with me today. I hope you found some joy and inspiration in watching me have a bit of a struggle with this project. Stay safe. I'll see you very soon. Ta-ta for now.